And one thing that I needed to mention that to you guys is that I want everybody to go through the funded training account that will give you $50,000 and then you trade that. And if you do make money out of that, I'll pay you the profit that you have. Hello, my name is Andrew Aziz, the author of How to Day Trade for a Living. Welcome to my channel. All right, guys, good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. I had a pretty bad day today. I had a really serious loss on DJT, which is Trump Media Technology Company. And I want to tell you about what happened and just want to show you what the lessons that I got from this and what you can learn from. And hopefully you don't get into these kind of problems. So DJT has been on a daily chart. When you look at that, it's been gapping. It's been on a massive run from late September. It was trading at $12, and now it's trading at $53. So obviously, one of the reasons that it's actually doing pretty good is that a lot of people think that Donald Trump is going to get reelected, and if he's going to get reelected, it's good for his company. So Interactive Brokers has this, IBKR forecast trader, and as you see. Right now, will Kamala Harris win the presidential election? The chance of no is 62%. And if you go into the Poly market, which is another big betting company by Peter Thiel, as you see, this one is also Donald Trump, 67%, Kamala 36%. So most of the people are really looking into that President Trump is winning. So yesterday we traded DJT. I had a really, really good day on DJT. So if I want to go back into the DJT, show you what happened yesterday, we did traded that very nicely for a really nice opening range breakout, which was this one. That's the pre-market. Let me actually go quickly show that yesterday. Yeah, so this is yesterday. So we did a very nice 1 minute opening range breakup on that from 43 all the way up to 47. But today, also gapping up, really nice pre-market trading. If I show you that, very nice trading, was gapping up 17% and then opened up super weak and then sold off really bad and came up. And I anticipated a 5-minute engulfing, which was one of my favorite things. So I went long, popped up above the VWAP, so essentially becoming opening range breakup. And if I'll show you quickly 5-minute chart as well, which is one of my really good patterns. And I added that, my average came around 53, and then it got halted. And then it got halted for 5 minutes. As soon as it came down from the halt, this candlestick matters in a second, boom, dropping, like 10%, like from 54 all the way up to 51, less than 10%, like 7-8%, and they got halted again. I just didn't get, I was thinking that as soon as it get halted, it's going to gap up and it's going to continue going up. But unfortunately, as soon as I was ready to sell everything. I even put the order at 55. Usually these gap ups, gap up higher, but boom, drop like $2 million. Somebody dumped their shares on the whole market. And as you see, got halted again. So now I got stuck into halted with 20,000 shares. And as soon as it came down from the halt, I got out of it and then went down all the way up to 47, came back up to 53, and then it got halted again. You see these really big halts are super, super, super dangerous. And got halted again, and then, after that it gets choppy. And then, as you see here, if I go back, it went all the way up to red, like 43. Then got halted again, 43. And then it came back up again, got halted. And these halts are things that, the market is telling, the exchange is telling you, just stay away from this stock. And, I never really touched that again. And surprisingly, it came back up all the way up to 54. And I did try to trade it again for a VWAP squeeze, but I got out because I was really mentally a mess. And, as you see, actually did really pop to 55. So what was the lesson here? So first of all, the pattern was super nice here. This is one of my favorite patterns, this 5-minute engulfing. Came as a doji, came up. I'm not really blaming myself for trading at a 5-minute opening range breakup. But the problem was these halts are super, super dangerous and super difficult. And I took a big size on that. Like I mentioned that in the chat room, that this is a stock that is trading like 5 to 10% in a matter of a minute. You got to be really careful on your share size, and 20,000 shares is super big on that. So unfortunately, we had a very, very, difficult. Right now, you see huge ask right now at 54. I think it's most likely it's going to pop up to root 54. These big asks are very bullish. And yeah, this is a lesson that I kind of messed up my whole. Did you see that? Like, did you see the pop up quickly? Yeah, so that's a really big pop to 54. So as you see, this big, trades now trades nicely, but at the open it was just super, super, super difficult and volatile. And the discussion that we had on YouTube was that, guys, if you want to consistently make money in the market, you got to stay away from this, or you got to really slow down on your share size if you're trading these ones. Super important to make sure that you are not really messing around with the big size. Penny stocks are like that too. Stocks $1, $2 popped up, gap up, and then usually the gap up is good, but usually you don't want to get stuck in the gap down because usually gaps down more. But this one in particular, as soon as gap up, as soon as it opens, you didn't even let to get anything. And it was a very dangerous trade, and I got really, really beaten up on that stock. So as you see, super volatile, very difficult. As you see, again, you're really this 53 all the way up to 50, these heavy volumes. These are the type of stocks that you really don't want to mess around. This one actually is shortable. So if you click on that, stock right now, there is a little bit of shares for short, but you got to be super careful. We did trade also Nvidia at the open. Nvidia was super choppy. I was trading with Pierre because Brian is in things, so I went long for a VWAP squeeze. Went down, came back up. I got out because I was mentally a mess. It did eventually pop up, so I did make a little bit of money on that. But unfortunately, I don't have any other position. The VO VCLT is the only position that I have. Market is near all-time high. Yeah, so let's see what the super important, like this week we have super important elections, earnings are coming, and of course we have elections next week. Super important. Market volatility is going to be amazing, but it's very important, guys, for you to know how to trade. It's super, super, super important for you to know trading properly. And one thing that I needed to mention that to you guys is that I want everybody goes through the funded training account that will give you $50,000, and then you trade that. And if you do make money out of that, I'll pay you the profit that you have. And then if you can pass through this a couple of times, then I think it's you're ready for opening up your live account. But if you can't really even trade that one, then just forget about it. Don't even bother trading that. So essentially the way that it works is we're going to give you a $50,000 account, which is buying power, 12,500 equity. The maximum loss is $12,000 buying power, so your equity drops 3,000, and then you're disqualified from profit taking, but you can continue trading. It comes with a simulator and a funded account, and then you can take that. We had some people really making good money on that. We also had people that really blow up in the next first few days. And that's what I want. I want you to blow up in the real condition as much as this one without really actually losing your money. So if anyone is interested, just leave a comment here or email me, Andrew at Bearable Traders, and we'll set you up in that. So you don't want to do these kind of mistakes in funded trading accounts. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any question, leave a comment, and I always appreciate the like and subscribe to our channel, so the YouTube knows that our channel is good and recommend it to more and more people who are interested in trading. I appreciate that. And as you see, S&P 500 is going up. I think market is 586 is the all-time high. It's very likely that in the next couple of days or maybe next week we're going to go test it that. I think market is somehow betting on President Trump winning. And if President Trump wins, the tariffs that he's promoting in the short term might help U.S. companies, but in the long term, a lot of people argue that might actually hurt the U.S. economy. We'll see. Nobody really knows. These are billion-dollar questions. Thanks for watching, and looking forward to see you guys in the chat room.